In addition to having a whole bunch of samples for you to choose from, Omnisphere also has a synth engine for you to use as your oscillator sound source for any given layer. I've got a sound right now going gaga lead. I wonder what this is from. And you'll notice right under the oscillator name right there, instead of sample, I've got chosen synth. And now my sound sources that I can pick from when I have synth are synth type sound oscillators. So let me disable layer B right now so we're listening to just one. And I've got this saw square bright. And of course, there's effects going through that and lots of different things. But in general, if I want to, I can cycle through the different wave shapes. And if I don't want to just cycle through at random by up and down, I can just click here. And when I do, I have a choice from some of the ones that I already listened to, which is kind of cool. It's like, oh, here's ones you just recently used, as well as a whole host of nested menus to choose from. Sub-oscs, square waves. Let's pick the Juno 60 square pattern. Really cool. And one of the things that I really love about Omnisphere personally is that it does a good job of mixing that synth engine with the sample engine. So look at layer B for this sound. Layer A is a bright saw square wave generated by this oscillator. And then layer B is a sample playback of a JP8000 keyboard super saw. So now when I put that together, and we can hear those individualized elements. Here's the sampled layer. And here's the synth layer. And putting them together gives you a nice thick lead. So the combination of the two can really open up a lot of power for you as a programmer. Now you'll notice under the oscillator section, if I click on the picture of the oscillator, instead of getting a synth menu, I'll actually come up with a browser, just like the patch browser, only now it's browsing at the sound source level. So this is the layer of samples, layers of samples that I can put into my sound. So the browser works the same way. The only difference is now I'm actually picking the individual samples. So if I take something crazy like, I don't know, a clock shop reverse, resonant metal sounds, and now that's what my sample layer is. And if I get rid of that synth sound, yeah, you can really come up with some pretty awesome combinations that way.